Ah, the third generation of Pokemon, where most of my fondest childhood memories lay. Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Leaf Green, and Fire Red. These games were the pinnacle of my childhood. But I am not going to attempt to play the third generation of Pokemon games. I will attempt to play a ROM hack, or a hacked Pokemon game, basically. Now you may be thinking, a hacked game? That sucks. I mean, just look at Chaos Black and Pokemon Quartz. They had, like, weird Pokemon and it's just not fun. Well, dear viewers, consider yourself
Right? Wrong!
calm down now. This is no ordinary Pokemon hack. It is the mighty, the legendary Fire Red Omega! I said, this is the mighty, the legendary Fire Red Omega! We start off by choosing a gender and giving a name to my character. And I of course named my character Disco. Next part's the fun part. As a child, the biggest source of happiness is naming our rival. And of course, me being the adult that I am, I have to name my rival something more sophisticated and mature. So I named him Buttocks. I regret nothing. So my journey begins. I wake up as all kids do, in front of my NES of course, and the first thing I do is check my PC and withdraw my potion. I head downstairs and talk to my mother, and head out to meet Professor Oak. Now, to trigger Professor Oak, you don't go straight to the lab. Anyone who plays the original games knows this ain't the way to start the game. So you try to walk to the grass, and Professor Oak comes out of nowhere and snatches you by the ears and drags you to his lab. I enter the lab, meeting my rival, Buttocks. So the professor gives us the details. Basically, we're going to get our first ever Pokemon. Now this was the hardest choice I had to make as a child, choosing between Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle. Now, but in this game, we are given Magby, Smoochum, and Elekid, which evolve into Magmar, Jynx, and Electabuzz via leveling up. I chose Magby out of the three, because I kinda like Magmar. And I name him Magpie. As I chose my Pokemon, my rival again gets to choose. Buttocks chose Elekid, and we battled it out. Now I must explain, this game was built to be more difficult than usual, and my smart brain thought, I should underestimate my rival. Alright, head into battle, and I'm gonna let the clip explain for itself.
Come on, I'm gonna live.
No! Yes, I just lost. For the first time ever in years of playing Pokemon, I had never lost to my rivals. But specifically, I lost to this one. I bring shame upon myself. But there is no use crying over spilled milk. I shall do better next time. And I will never underestimate my opponents ever again. After a devastating loss to my rival, I head out to Route 1 and receive a potion from a random Pokemart lady, and I head to Viridian City. I head out to Viridian City, and I had noticed many changes that the developers had made to the city. They added a patch of grass inside the city and a small pond. Loyal to the original, I had to go to the Pokemart and receive Oak's parcel, and head back to the professor's lab. In the lab, Professor Oak gives us his Pokedex and his 5 Pokeballs. I embark again on my journey, back to Viridian City. I immediately head to the small patch of grass that was newly added to the game, and I encounter a Ralph, my first wild Pokemon. I caught it and named her Petunia. As I was headed to Viridian Forest, an old man pulls me aside and teaches me how to catch Pokemon. Yada yada yada. After all that, some random fisherman gives me an old rod. I'm gonna make use of it because I have no type advantage over the Pewter City gym leader, Brock, who is mostly rock type Pokemon. I head on over to Route 22 and I started fishing, and I encountered a Poliwag and named him Tyson. Moving on, I make my way back to Viridian Forest, and some random chick gave me a Trico for free, which was a bit weird, but I'll take it, and I named the Trico Charlie, after my late pet blue-tongued lizard, Charlie. After traveling the Viridian Forest and catching myself a Venonat and an Oddish, whilst demolishing all the bug trainers with my awesome firepower, I finally arrive at Pewter City, home of the first gym leader, Brock. But before that, I also received 2 free Pokemon. It was Torchic and Mudkip. At the time, I wasn't really interested in using these two, so I stored them in the PC. I also stored Petunia. Sorry, little one. I entered the gym with utmost confidence and challenged the so-called gym leader, Brock, only to completely fail. Miserably. 2 mistakes I made. Number 1, I was severely underleveled. Even Brock's lackey had higher level Pokemon than mine. And number 2, I was not ready for Rhyhorn to know Flamethrower. I lost. I gave Brock some money. I scurried on over to the Pokemon Center. My hopes and dreams crushed, just like that. But I wasn't going to give up. I swear to you, I will defeat you, Brock. Will CaptainDisco defeat Brock and gain his Boulder Badge? Will he have the strength and willpower to train his Pokemon to be stronger? Find out next time on CaptainDisco Plays Pokemon Fire Red Omega.